We're on a little bit of a poor run at the moment. Hopefully we can come to a stop today. And an added bonus, we've picked up a couple of gems from the top clubs in the Premiership. Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode with Bolton. And after the surprising defeat at away to Shrewsbury last episode, we've got a couple of tough games today ready. Bristol Rovers and we've got Tranmere as well. Bristol Rovers are lying in 13th position. They are on 11 points with us. We're ahead of them by goal difference and quite convincingly as well. And at Tranmere, if I can just find them, they're just below us as well, a point behind. Bit of good news, I think we're on the verge of signing a player. It's took a little bit of negotiation, this one, but it's Oliver Shenton. He's at Stoke at the moment. I know, Stoke at the moment. How good is that? We managed to get a decent player. He's played in the Premiership. They've obviously got relegated. He hasn't played for Stoke at the moment, but stats-wise, he looks absolutely. He'd fit into the side quite well. Although we are going to be playing him as a midfielder, so I don't. Well, saying that, Crawford is who's Sonny Graham? I didn't realise we had somebody called Sonny Graham, but yeah, he's one of the better midfielders that we will have in the end. Perfectly matched, apparently. Will be a quality signing. We're not paying 13,000 for him. We are playing. What are we paying for him? I think it's about £9,000 plus a player as well. Let's just have a quick look. O'Grady. It's a chance to offload him. If we can offload him, I'd be happy. But everything seems to be going okay at the moment. We're just hoping that's going to drop very, very shortly as well. There's not much time left in the transfer window. We want to try and get a centre-back as well. Hobbs just isn't cutting it at all. He was at fault against Shrewsbury. He just hasn't got the legs at the back at all, unfortunately. Brockbank comes in for that. So we're going to go straight into the team. We've got Bristol Rovers up first, but we've got Bossman in goal. We've got Long, Edwards, Brockbank and Bunny at the back. Murphy and Lowe in the centre, although I'm tempted to bring Weir in because he did play well last time, didn't he, Weir? Luke Murphy is fairly okay. So we're just we're giving them Mazzella role for the time being and see how that goes. We've got Buckley, Crawford and Miggy. Yeah, Buckley's going to play on the right hand side this time. See what he can do. It might be that we need another left winger. I'm not so sure yet. And we're going to revert back to our star striker, Brown, up front. He's had a couple of weeks rest. Speaking of rest, Manuel has probably got about another week's rest on him as well. So we'll try and get him back also. We are a little bit thin at the back. But overall, there's Matthews is still he's not match fitness apparently. To be honest, I'm not going to be playing him, but he's there just on the off chance that we may need him. We're going positive. It is Bristol Rovers, and we would like a victory, please. We want to try and get out of this rut of 3 games without a win or a draw or a point or any sort of thing other than a loss. We want to try and get out of it now, and especially being at home. We started quite well at home not so long back. Who have they got? Clark Harris. There's a lot of double-barreled names in here, but a win here would kind of drag us into 10th position, unless we're in 10th position at the moment as Buckley comes away with it. He wants to go on the left hand side. Yeah, he's quite magnetised to that left hand side. Brockbank heads it right down to the goalkeeper, Bossman, and Edwards picks it up from him. We're playing it out. No, what are you doing? Play the ball away. We are in the white shirts, just double checking. We concede another goal. Seems to be a theme happening here. I'm not liking it one little bit. And Kyle Bennett for Bristol Rovers. Holmes Dennis into Bennett. And what a turn. He wrong-footed our Long. And all the time in the world there. All the time. And we're not getting many a crowd in now, are we? Now we seem to be struggling a little bit. It seems to be the early exertions of the first half of the season. Seems to have knocked the wind out of our sails. But Long on the ball, and he gets tackled yet again. The quicker we get Emmanuel back, the better. That's 2 mistakes from Long now, and Bennett with another opportunity, and Bossman gets down to his right hand side this time. 2 for 2 each now. Cross comes in. Can we get it away? Low, down the line. Brought back on the yellow card yet again. We're just not getting that ball to our forwards at all, are we? Either one of them. That's cut out, but straight to Smith. And then Adebayo, Smith. And, wow, it's hit the crossbar. Well, it stuns the crossbar. And Bossman does manage to pick it up. We haven't kept a clean sheet since we lost to Watford. Good long throw, but Harwood. Look at this, another mess at the back. I'm 2-0 down. Seem to be really struggling now. All of a sudden, seems the Christmas period has happened. The honeymoon period is gone, and well, he wellied that one, didn't he? Goalkeeper didn't come anywhere near it at all. And we just seem to be all over the place now. Since we put Emmanuel on rest leave, he's haven't really done an awful lot. Disappointing. You are having a laugh, are you? Show me something else in the second half. Show some passion as well, as we have the ball with Long. Crawford. Where's Buckley down that right hand side? He's nowhere near there, is he? I think he's forgetting he's a right winger today. And that's a crap ball. And wow, luckily we missed it. Who was it that gave it away? Can bring Luke Murphy in. And you can go on support. Gee can come off. We're going to bring in Brown Sterling. Inverted winger. Go on then, son. You show your speed up on that left hand side. Brown's not had a look in at all this game. And once again, we're just fizzling out to nothing once more. And Brown's looking for that ball. Half bells. Gets it to Holmes, Dennis. I mean, again, through ball. Brown, away you go, son. He's crowded out. I mean, they've obviously done their homework. He just shoots from long range. Absolutely pathetic. Right, we do have something here, I guess. So free kick. Crawford is going to bend it round there. Wonderful goal. 4th of the season. We're going to see that in 3 dimensions because that was a wonder goal. I'll take that as a wonder goal. Crawford bends it right round that goal. Look at that wall. Just turn around, stand there watching, and we're back in it. Can we get one more opportunity? We're still in attack mode. Edwards over the top. To nobody in particular. We need to take Buckley off because he's not playing that role, is he? I'm going to pause it there just for a second. Buckley, you can come off. And we're going to bring in Harmes in it. Can you two switch around? Oh, I bet you can. We're going to go attack. We're going to go attack. Inverted winger on attack. Winger. Yeah, we're going to go on attack. Let's get that ball into the centre. We play it out to Long this time. He's going to, no, he's not going to lose the ball this time. Murphy over the top. Crawford's on his way, looking for a second goal of the game, not the season. 13,000 crowd today, not an awful lot. Crawford with a free corner kick, sorry, and we're all over him yet again. 15 to go. We should be at least clawing this back. Sterling almost gets there, and it kind of a little bit stunned there. Clark Harris is in on goal. It's another good stop as Murphy just wellies it out. Seriously, that's it. We get ourselves back into it, and it's going from bad to worse. That is really poor. We've got Tranmere away. Man United beat Man City in the Carabao Cups. Is that the final or the semi-final? That's the second leg of the semi-final. 3-2 on aggregate. So Rashford with both goals. We need a Rashford. Little gets one over Bolton. Yeah, I'm sure he does. We've got another home game. Crawford shines. And we're going to praise his performance because he did play well. He did get us back into the game. He almost had it as well. Hold a team meeting. I've noticed that morale is low. Okay, let's have a hold a team meeting before we go on to the next game. We've been doing okay lately, but we can do better. Let's kick on and give the fans some shout out. We've been playing really well. I'm delighted with how things are going. I'm really keen to ensure that our heads don't drop. Things haven't gone our way, but we've got ability to change fortunes. Oh, absolutely right, boss. Yes, we're getting better at these team talks, though. We've got to do better. I know we're all capable. That's exactly the reaction I've been after. Darcy commits his future to Bolton. Tottenham in the other semi-final of the Carabao Cup. Let's just have a quick look, see how that goes against Liverpool. Mane, Fabinho, Salah and Firmino. Wow. 4-0, 5-1 on aggregate. Right, we've got Tranmere coming up, so if you hang around, we'll go straight to that game. We're back and we've just made a couple of transfers, would you believe? We've managed to get some in there right at the last gasp. Granted, we haven't paid much, mainly because we cannot afford it, but the first up was Oliver Shenton. He did come in the end at the expense of O'Grady. We only paid about 9 grand for him anyway, so it wasn't too much. But it's a midfielder. He can play attacking midfielder as well. Mazzella, deep line playmaker as well, and he looks pretty tasty. And I think he could do a job for us all the way from Stoke. 3 loanees now. Morgan Feeney, centre back. I said we needed centre backs. We've raided him from Everton. Bravery, determination, agility. That's what we want in a defender. He's got a very, very good potential. £75 a week we are paying for him. So it's not too bad at all. And Sepp Vandenberg from Liverpool. Yes, we've raided Liverpool as well. There wasn't very much out there, to be perfectly honest. But he can play libero as well. What is a libero? I don't really know. But it sounds good, doesn't it? Acceleration and pace. That's what we want at the back. He's played a few games for Liverpool, or has he? Not yet. Zoll has been in Holland. 22 games so far. Stats wise, look, potential 5 potential, and he's already at 3.5 already. So, and he's worth quite a bit of money. But we're not paying for him, so it's all free. He's 18 years old as well. And Raoul Uch from Leicester. Apparently, he's been putting the ball in the back of the net. So that's what we're going to go with. And pressing forward again, determination is quite good on him. 22 years old, and where has he been? 4 goals for Real Hispalis B team, that is, though. We tried to get Dale Fry from Middlesbrough. Luke Murphy, we tried to offload him. Chong from Man United. They didn't want to let him go either. We've got a little bit of money. We're still overspending on budget wise. Currently spending 67 grand as opposed to committed at 64, but it doesn't really matter. £100 a week for one of them, £75 a week for another, free for the other one. They're all loanees as well. If we can just stay in this division, get some money, more money back in the bank, I'll be quite happy. And another 500 grand goes out of the bank. Debts and loans, how much more? We've got 38 million left to pay. Yeah, another 6 years worth of paying that. It's not going to help us one little bit at all, is it? The University of Bolton Stadium, it's not our best ground to be playing on at the moment. We seem to be losing our way a little bit. We're going to give a couple of debuts to a few players like Vandenberg, Feeney at the back, Shenton in the midfield, and we're going to up front, if that's how you spell it. Raoul, I might just call him Raoul. Verlinden is our star man. So we've got a boss man. We've got Emmanuel and Boone playing alongside Vandenberg and Feeney. Lowe and Shenton are going to be playing together. I might bring Weir in there. Crawford as attacking midfielder. Verlinden and Harmes on the left hand side, and they're going up front. Borthwick Jackson. We tried to loan him. Tried to get hold of him. Even tried to buy him for 180 grand, but he just didn't want to come to us at all. We just couldn't afford his wages, unfortunately. Otherwise, we could have signed this young gem of a player as well at left back. But straight into the changing rooms. We want to stop the rot very, very quickly. I've picked the team it feels like the best chance of winning. Okay. In other circumstances, we're just going to click a few of these. I don't feel it's my place to comment on those rumours, whatever rumours they were, as we go straight into the game. Comes in, it gets headed away, but Feeney does have it back to Verlinden. Back to Feeney, into the box, up to Raoul, and Raoul with a shot on goal. Just over the bar. We've had 4 attempts apparently. I wonder if they're all Raoul's. Right, that's half time. 0-0. A draw is better than nothing at this present moment in time, but we'll say it's disappointing to start off with, as we're on the attack again. Boone now. He's going to cross it in. Back, anybody there? Verlinden, back to Emmanuel. He's going to go down the right hand side. Cross comes in. No, he slams it into the post or side netting. Why? What he had to do is pull it back. Hermes is not having the best of games. Can Politics play there? I'm wondering if he can. No, he can't, but Verlinden can, so we'll swap them over. And Verlinden can go inside. You know what? I'm going to give him inside forward, see what he can do with that. Where can come it in for low. And you can go advanced on attack, so you can go up a little bit. And Darcy's in. You know, I might bring Darcy in there as well. Boom. There you go. We've made 3 substitutions. Let's see if they can make an impact. 0-0 won't be a bad result. It won't be a great one, but it won't be a bad one. Shenton, oh, with an effort. And he almost has it there. Verlinden's injured, but can he get somebody on the end of it? Politics plays to Vander. Oh, that's a strike and a half. Probably for the under-23s, he probably would have scored that. And Verlinden's gone off injured. And now we are struggling. We're just going to pop back Darcy. Politics can come into the centre. Can you do that? Can you do... No, you can't. We'll put Politics there. There's not a lot we can do with that at all. Belinda's gone off injured. We're playing with 10 men. And added time, where's that come from? And where's it gone? It's 0-0. We've stopped the rot, which is good, but another draw with Tranmere. Not the... Wow. It's better than losing. We've kept a clean sheet as well, which is nice to see. Still got, what, 14 games to go? It's a long way to go still. We are just above the relegation. 8 points in it now. We were closer up there. Now we just seem to be further and further away. We are 12 points behind 6th position. Spanish First Division. Barcelona are running away with it with Real Madrid and Atletico. So it's the top 3 up there. Man City are leading the way in the Premiership. Man United in 5th position. Liverpool there. Maybe we shouldn't have took their players then, I guess. 2 away games in the next episode. Coventry and Doncaster. And I do believe we did beat them previously. Doncaster we won 1-0. And Coventry, I'm sure we played them before. Or have we? I'm sure we have. Beat 3-1. So 2 wins. I'm expecting another couple of wins, which would be quite nice, but there's still a way to go. Oxford, last game of the season. I'm hoping it's not going to come to crunch time, it's whether we stay up in the division or not. Club Vision, at the moment, we're struggling to stay within the wage budget. It's out of my hands. We need to let Luke Murphy go. He's on £9 a week. But apart from that, they're all very, very pleased. Concerned about the Will Buckley's recent performance. Yes, I'm a little bit concerned. He's not playing an awfully well. They're concerned about the 4-2 defeat after being 2-0 up, I guess, and the losing to Bristol Rovers. But they are happy with the level of support in the squad. They're delighted with the finances and the deal to bring Sepp Vandenberg in on loan. So we're going to leave it there. We are struggling again. Maybe it's coming to the latter end of the season. We've just overspent ourselves in mid-season. Maybe we're just a mid-season team, who knows. Anyway, if you enjoyed that, please pop a like on there. If you'd like to see more new to the channel, please subscribe, click that notification button as well so you don't miss an episode. And until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching. Thank you.